throughout the tournament, the communication does get a little bit sketchy at times throughout the closer series. I think overall, though, it was better. A lot of it comes back down to energy. We get to a point where sometimes people just aren't talking. And I think we had really good energy throughout those series. Interestingly, particularly when there are elimination matches, we seem to really turn up for those. And which is important, and we were able to come through against some, win some really important games. Like the C9 one was important to get into the finals. Beating 100 Thieves and Team Liquid obviously are really exciting matchups, and they're both really good teams. So I think that also really helped bring the energy, and the comms were definitely better than they have been for some previous series. So I think that was part of the reason we were able to overcome both of those. The mentality was pretty good. I mean, even on that final map on Nuke against C9, we knew our CT side was pretty good. First gun round, we had something went wrong with the economy or something, and we didn't have an orb for automatic, which does happen sometimes, and we were sort of low on nades and stuff. So I think we let them get to 13, but then the orb came out, and we were able to just lock them down. We knew our CT side was pretty good. We put a lot of time into it, talking about our rotations and not getting caught off by certain things. So I think we're pretty confident still, even though we were down a lot, and it showed where we just closed out. I think those 8 rounds in a row. It's tense. I mean, they're important games to win. Everyone wants to win them. So I'd say it is a pretty tense atmosphere. It's not like tense to the point where extra pressure's being put on anyone. It's just, this is serious. This needs to get done. We've got to get the job done. So let's do it. That's the atmosphere in those close games.
The past 6 months have been really exciting for me. It's been a new start with a new org, and everything's been great so far. I really like the offices. I like the environment that it sort of provides, and also the support that I get from all the staff. I think it's really important to have that when you're, when there's so much pressure. So yeah, overall it's been great, and I just really enjoyed being on Gen.G.
Yeah, I think just as a general summary, I'm pretty happy of what we've accomplished in these last 6 months. Getting first and second in back-to-back Road to Rio events is really good, and pretty content with where we are.
I think these past 6 months I learned a lot. They teach me a lot about new playstyle, new tactics inside the game, and I still keep learning my English skills. So yeah, basically these past 6 months I actually learned a lot inside and outside the game, and I do like live in America. I think the weather, the people is very nice, but so sucks because coronavirus. I cannot go out to see many good places. So yeah, I'm just looking forward for the next season.
My reflection of the past 6 months has been, it's sort of been like a success, I'd say. Out of the teams in NA, we're one of the few teams that was able to get 2 wins on the board, regardless of how you look at the caliber of those tournaments or whether they're online or LAN. One of our events was on LAN, so overall, I think we had a pretty good growth period, and I think it just kind of sucks everything went to online, because I do truly believe that, at least in my time playing, this is the first team in my career I could say that's not that good online compared to LAN. I think the players on this team and the way they play is sort of more suited for LAN than what I'm used to. So the fact that we were able to get a win in the Road to Rio online was pretty big, and then do well in the last RMR as well was pretty important for us. But overall, I'd say overall it was a pretty big success.
I was obviously here for a little spurts with Cloud9 when I was there previously, but I mean, it's been interesting. I wish I was back in Australia, even now in the player break, to be honest, but obviously it's not possible. But transitioning to the head coach role, it's been definitely one where I've had to learn a lot, but I think I'm definitely improving at it, and yeah, just getting a lot better at player management in particular. I think the analytical side and understanding the game was never going to be a huge problem. Obviously, there are things I have learned on that side from people who are very experienced, such as Automatic and Daps, but I think just player management, getting to know the players a little bit more as individual, what is the best approach to working with each of them, what really helps them improve, what makes them tick, stuff like that, I think is it's been a big thing I've had to learn. Is just yeah, those first 6 months have been a lot about that, and I think going into the second season I have a better idea, and I can put a better plan together, knowing exactly how the 5 players we have work, and hopefully get even more out of them and get some more results moving forward.
I'm just in San Diego right now in my apartment with my girlfriend. I'm basically just gonna work on my game still, do some demo review with either my coach or my analyst and see what I can do better for next season, as well as try to maintain or improve on my mechanical skill. And then aside from that, just spending time with my girlfriend and with my family and relaxing. And yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much it, aside from going to the gym and just trying to work on my overall health.
I'll be heading back home to New York during the player break. Probably just gonna play a lot of video games and try to like work out and just eat healthy and just mentally reset for after the break. I'll probably stay in New York after the break.
What's my plan? I think I'm gonna take a rest, like relaxing in my apartment. Like, definitely need a break because we have a really tight schedule before this break. And maybe 2 weeks before the break end, I will start playing CS individually, or maybe less, even before that. And yeah, I hope this break everyone can take a very good time to relax with their family and reset. So I hope we can come back stronger after the break. Thank you semuanya buat yang udah dukung gua dan tim Gen.G sampai saat ini. Terus dukung dan support tim Gen.G. Apapun itu resultnya, walaupun kita menang atau kalah, tetap dukung support. Gue berterima kasih dan thank you banget atas dukungan kalian, karena dukungan fans itu sangat berarti bagi para player. Jadi tetap dukung terus. Nanti bakal ada turnamen DreamHack Open setelah player break awal Agustus. Jangan lupa tonton. Thank you semua.
I planned on spending my player break sort of as far away from the computer as possible, which is obviously a little hard with COVID still being around, but planning on trying to potentially golf more, bike riding more, and just sort of getting out of the house more. But obviously, like, it's kind of hard to go away from the computer during this period.
A player break will be interesting. As I said, I can't get back to Australia. Kind of stuck here, can't really do that much. I'll see, I'll try and make a YouTube video or two and just relax, really. Yeah, not too much. Try and do something. Maybe me and Ben Ted are here stuck together. Maybe we'll try and go do something. But again, trying to avoid as many people as possible with what's going on in the world. So we got to work that out. But right now we're just relaxing, just watching some Netflix and stuff. Just really winding down these first few days or this first week before. Try to work out some more activities to do, perhaps.